Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Today we're going to do what we were supposed to do last time with the blade and stick that down inside of the thing in the middle of the ground. I want to mention one thing real quick. I actually did record this as of Thursday, but there was an interruption going on that was a constant problem, and so I decided just to stop the video. Luckily enough, I do this thing in the game where I save it on two files. I save it for my main file, which is like, you know, the file I load up in case something goes wrong, and then of course there's the file that I load up, which is the second one, or the last file, where I load it up just in case something goes wrong in midst of gameplay that, you know, if like I die or something, I can go from that save. All that good stuff. So we're gonna fight this boss. This boss is rather easy. Nimpo does work on him, yes. The best way to take him out, you have to get his health down to a certain threshold. I don't think there's really any other way of doing it besides just getting his health down low enough. Arrows don't work, don't even try them. Just save it till now. Attack his legs. Dodge his attacks, simple enough. You know, block his attacks, dodge him. Eventually he'll get to the point where he's going to fall down and you will have a chance to attack his head, like as right now. His head, of course, right now, in this state, is actually the weakest point of his body, so just go in for as many strikes as you can, and voila, he's an easy boss. Possibly one of the easiest, well actually no, the Hydra boss, I don't even know if that's his name or not. Again, I don't know all the enemies' names, which, then again, I probably should just start learning all the names and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, it'd probably just do a lot of good, rather than anything else. Of course, he's gonna go up there, and he's gonna hide like a little prick. And I just want to mention now, I'm really sorry. I say this every video about like the fan in the background, but that's because my computer is so close to my mic. You know, I have to have it so close, and it's I don't know. Sorry if I don't sound like I'm enthused. I just feel like this game's starting to drag. You know, like I feel like this game should have been over, well over good enough time period now. At least another chapter or two would be fine, but no, we have to go like 19 chapters. Either 19 or 20. I read online there's like 19, but then somebody said there's 20, and then I'm like, oh great. Yes, I have beaten this game before, but that does not mean I remember exactly what chapters there were, so... I think, to be honest, I think there's only just 19, but... I think there's like a one extra secret chapter or some shit like that you have to do, or whatever. Again, as you can tell, just basically just learn his attack pattern and you should be fine. There's really nothing I can say about this fight besides just like learn its pattern. Because it's such an easy boss. I mean, yeah, I'm taking a lot of hits because I'm just being an idiot. You know, if I did this like no damage run, ooh, I'd be pretty screwed right by now. I need to like move that fan thing somewhere else or just do something about it because it interrupts like all my videos and pisses me off. It makes it sound like I got static in my mic, and you know, I don't want people getting all pissed off and stuff like that. So. You can use Nimpo, because once you kill this boss, I believe that we actually come back. I wasted it because I thought I could get a good enough kill on him. And he's dead. So there we go, that boss was pretty easy. That finishes off chapter 12. And now we're going to hit the chapter 13, which is where I left off at. And then I was doing the recording then, and something was just going wrong. And I had to stop the video, so that's why I sound like I'm not exactly enthralled right now. I do like this game. The problem is, I hate doing a Let's Play that just takes forever, unless it's a game I really, really love. Like Paper Mario. That was like 50 episodes long, but I enjoyed every episode of it. When it comes to Ninja Gaiden, it's... What's fun for me is how, like, difficult it can be. I like that, but I don't like presenting that on my channel. I don't want to seem like I'm some loser who can't beat frickin' Ninja Gaiden. It just makes me feel bad about myself and bad for you guys who have to sit there and watch this shit. You can kill those fish if you want. Again, everything in this game is practically an optional fight. Not all fights are optional, but majority, like a few fights here and there, are pretty much optional. So you don't really have to worry about dealing with these guys very much. They're there. You know, if you don't want to fight them, don't fight them, because I'm not going to fight them. They're just here. And they're relatively annoying, too. I mean, they're not as bad as they are in, like, Ninja Gaiden 2, where they really, like, you really got to start taking them down. But luckily, Ninja Gaiden 2 fixes everything that I don't like about Ninja Gaiden 1. Well, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 1. Where it, basically, you know, you have infinite arrows, you have infinite, like, air bar when you're underwater. You have regenerative health whenever you finish a fight, which is something that's good. I mean, I do like that. I mean, that does sound pretty pathetic, but, you know, then again, I am pathetic for playing Sigma. My bad for owning a PlayStation 3 and playing a game that I wanted to play on the PlayStation 3. I'm not going to go buy an Xbox just for a, you know, a more difficult version of the game I already have. That's not something I would do. Now, I would buy a different version of the same game I have if it was on the same console. Of course I would. No, I'm not lying. I have to. It's something wrong with, I don't know what is with me, but I like, again, I do like hard games. And so, since I like hard games, it's like, if I'm not getting the full extent of everything of that one particular game, I'm gonna go end up buying, you know, the version that is the fullest of the extended game that I wanted to have. For example, like Ninja Gaiden 3. You buy Ninja Gaiden 3 and then you buy like Razor's Edge, because, you know, Razor's Edge is the version that you definitely want to have, because 3 is a pile of crap that got rid of everything that Razor's Edge brings to the table. It got rid of everything that Ninja Gaiden 2 had, basically. You know, they got rid of the upgrade system and all that other crap, and just, it was stupid of them. I don't know why they did it, but, you know, the best way to take these guys out is just to square and triangle when you're running on the water. That's practically about it. I mean, you can use a spear gun like I just picked up. The spear gun, by the way, is kind of like the needle gun from Devil May Cry, where you can use it underwater. And I say it's just like in Devil May Cry because that's what I think of instantly when I see it. Because then again, Devil May Cry did come out before this. I'm talking about Devil May Cry 1. That is also a Let's Play on my channel, too, so you can go check that out. I'm not going to link it, but, you know, it's there. It's there for people who want to go watch Devil May Cry 1. I've done 1, 2, and 3. Fine, yeah, I finished the trilogy. I haven't started Devil May Cry 4 yet, which is strange because Devil May Cry 4 is my personal favorite of the Devil May Crys. I mean, it looks good and it plays good, and it's just, it's a good game. You know, I got nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that game. Well, I mean, I have some complaints, but it's practically just like nitpicks. That's pretty much about it. Mainly because you don't get to play Nero throughout the whole game. You don't get to play as Dante throughout the whole game. And it just bothers me that you have to, like, switch off that character after Chapter 12. Which is just a minor annoyance, really, more than anything. It's not really, like, it's a big deal. It bugs me because if I want to play a game, I want to play as one character unless, you know, the characters, like in this game, or characters in this game are good. Like, in Ninja Gaiden games, they're pretty good because you want to play them for, like, 1 or 2 missions. That's about it. For Devil May Cry, you play Dante for, like, a progressively long amount of time. Almost, I think, how many missions? Because you have to take down the first 3 bosses, and I think you take down, no, like 4 or 5 bosses. So that's like 4 or 5 chapters right there. Well, you mainly do that because, like, Dante has to go back and kill everything that Nero did not, which is strange. Spoiler alert for anybody who doesn't know. Sorry if I spoiled it already, but hey, you know, if you're watching this, I'm probably sure you've at least seen or played Devil May Cry. Or probably just don't care for Devil May Cry. That could be an option too. That's always an option too. These merman motherfuckers are really annoying. I would say your best bet is just to use the Inferno. I'm whipping it out because I just want it. Actually, the best thing you could do is Flying Swallow, actually, I think. Yeah, these enemies do kind of do that. They will try to grab you like that. Flying Swallow is practically probably the best move you can use against. I like to call them mermen. I don't know what exactly they are called, but yeah, they're annoying. They're fairly annoying. Down in there, as you can see, there is something I have to go get. But again, Flying Swallow. Luckily for us, you can do Flying Swallow on the water, which is odd because you can't do it. Anyway, well, actually, no, it is not odd because you can't do it unless there's an enemy. And yeah, there is an enemy that I am hitting. So yeah. Yeah, these sons of bitches like to do that. It's a pain. I just don't like these guys. Because once you fight them underwater, you know, that's when they become a little harder. Which makes sense, because, you know, they're fishmen, basically, so... I get the logic in it, I just don't like it. I don't like that enemy archetype. Oh, man, just wait till I have to play Master Ninja mode. Oh, boy. Hard mode is actually kind of a little bit difficult itself. Like, no, this game is actually pretty difficult, relatively difficult, because... I don't know why, because. I think it's just because, you know, it's a ninja game, why not, right? Well, I mean, it's relatively hard, anyway. And then you crank up the hardness even more, it's going to make the game even more difficult, and that's something good. You know, that's good. That's something to like. I get, like, Crash 4 vibes when I go through this. I say Crash 4. When I say Crash 4, I mean Crash Wrath of Cortex. I get those vibes because there's, like, a Coco mission where you have to run through, like, a maze-like thing like this. And it just... It's not even, like, a good maze like this. This is not even a good maze at all. I think that door opens. I think so. It should. If not, that would be stupid of them. And it was stupid of them. So now I'm practically stuck underwater. Just wasted a freaking talisman. I'm probably going to end up wasting a talisman. Yeah, because I just died. Yeah. That makes no sense. Why? What sense does that make at all? Like, you have to swim through the damn thing super fast, which you can't even do. You can't swim through that very fast. So you're already practically... There is one thing I can do, though, real quick, folks. And that is... I actually have... God damn it. Fucking A. Okay. I actually have a save file on my other thing, and now I have to... I'm not I'm not stopping this. We're not stopping. They can piss me off all they want, but I'm not stopping this crap. I actually have a save spot. I didn't save it. Did I save? No, okay. This was a previous save spot from my previous recording of this chapter. And now, luckily for me, I kept it, so... Because I can't get rid of it. You know, once you save it, I'm using that bottom save spot for, you know, reasons. See, now I got more great elixirs, too. Now I'm full on great elixirs, so... Come jam-packed with even more stuff. I find that so stupid. You go through the whole maze thing just to find a talisman of rebirth, and then you die, and you don't even come back to life. What sense does that make at all? To anybody? Tell me out there. Does anybody have any sense in that at all? Then again, you know, this game is all about just annoying. Annoying enemies. Just annoying. I like this game. It's just... This is like Devil May Cry 1 to me, you know, where it's fun, but also rather annoying sometimes. Not sometimes, most of the time. Like, it's trying to, you know, establish, like, I am Ninja Gaiden. I am hard. Hear me roar. Then I get... Oh, speaking of which, will I ever actually do, like, any of the original Ninja Gaidens? Probably. I mean, it is on the Wii U Virtual Console, and I thought about getting one of them. But I've never actually played one of the originals before, so... I think there's, like, what, 3 of them? God, motherfucker. Okay. Mermen are not good people. They are the ones that like to piss me off a lot, it seems like. Apparently. Again, sorry if you hear, like, people in the background. Again, I can't help it. It's not my fault. There's nothing I can do. I am just a slick, poor bastard of a Let's Player. And I'm sorry that I cannot professionally do everything professionally, so whatever. Yeah, this is... Yeah, you can easily tell. Like, I'm not bored of this game. It's just... I just don't want to do this. I just want to move on now. But the game won't let me. I got so many things on my list I want to do. Uncharted 2. I got Jak 2 to finish. I got God of War 2 to go back to and play. You know, I just feel restrained and... I don't know. It just... It's mainly my fault, I guess you could say, because I'm the one who does this crap, so... You know, it is my choice what I do next. By all means, of course, it's my choice. But my choice is I want to do Jak 2 next, which I like Jak 2. You know, the first part's good. The first part of the game's great. You know, but then, like, that second half of the game and that turret fight, all four, like, three of those, like, turret gunner guard dudes. Oh, that pisses me off. And then you have, like, that's when you get the Peacemaker, too. Everything just goes to hell in that game. They made it hard because people were pissed off that, you know, that Jak and Daxter, the Curse of Legacy wasn't hard enough. Which, to be fairly honest and fairly blunt about it, it wasn't. It was rather really easy. But you know, coming from the guys who made Crash Bandicoot, for God's sakes, you would want them to make something hard. But something strange about... It's a kind of a strange concept about Naughty Dog. They make the first game hard, right? Well, not with Jak. Jak's a different story. Like, Crash Bandicoot was hard. I'm talking about, like, Crash Plus, guys. Crash Bandicoot 1 was difficult. You know, relatively difficult. Crash 2 wasn't as hard. Crash 3 was dead, you know, it was easy. Too easy. And then they made Jak, which is the opposite. Where Jak 2 is actually technically the hardest, I think. Like, 100% wise, Jak 3 is probably the most difficult, but non-100% wise, Jak 2, just gameplay wise in general, is the most difficult out of all of them. Hopefully when I return... Oh, that's why. I forgot about this. I forgot there's a scuba diving gear. Again, it's... God... Motherfucker. So that's how he gets it in Ninja Gaiden 2. That's why it breathes. Yeah, I forgot. Again, I played this game like one time, beaten it like one time in my life, so... No, I think I've beaten it like twice. Because I have this copy, which I've beaten, of course. And then I had my cousin's copy, which I think you know, I have no idea. I don't even know how many times I played this game before. But it's definitely not enough for a Let's Play. I jumped in to a game I knew I could probably fuck up in a lot, and I still ended up doing it anyway. How ridiculous is that? You would think I would get more practice before I play this, but apparently all those days of playing Ninja Gaiden 2 didn't really help me out very much, now did it? This is my fault. I'm the one who jumped into this game thinking like I could do this. I'm not gonna quit. I'm not gonna quit this. I actually want to beat this today, which is not possible due to the fact that there's 6 more goddamn chapters we're gonna go through. But you know, hey, and I'm not going to go get that talisman of Rebirth. I could. You know, I probably should just do it, just to get out of the way. I mean, how many people are probably gonna get mad that I didn't do it? And how many of these fish spawn? Like, Jesus Christ, there's too many of them. Speaking of which, oh, we go back in that door. There's a door. Oh. See, that's what... Okay. There's more mermaid? No, fuck it. We're out of here. I am not doing this. Not today. Oh my god. What now? Alright. Let me guess. Fight? Actually, I think this chapter does get better, but there is a boss at the very end of the chapter, so... Yeah, good. We're not going to be sinking in anything good tonight, folks. I hate how this game's Flying Swallow does not go when I want it to. It doesn't go when you want it to go. It goes when it feels like it. Well, no, it's not RNG. It's just... You have to be, like, at a certain threshold of an enemy, and then that's when they let you do it. Which bothers me, because, like, in Ninja Gaiden 2, you can do it whenever you want. You can do it without enemies being around you. If you guys didn't know, Ninja Gaiden 2 is my favorite of the Ninja Gaidens. I like this one. This one's probably like God, it's hard to say. I like this game, but I really like Ninja Gaiden 3. Kind of. I say that because, like, it's okay in a sense of being a Ninja Gaiden game, but it's not even remotely as good as Ninja Gaiden 2. God damn it. I can't use Nimpo because they're going to avoid it. I know they are. I know how these guys work. You know what? Fine. I guess we'll try it. I'll show you guys. I'll prove it to you guys. Never mind. I guess I'll just use it on the robot guy. Because apparently that's what Ryu thinks is the biggest threat. If it were me making this game, what I would do, I would make it to where if you cast Nimpo, you would strike the strongest enemy first. I mean, that could be a problem too. Which, again, they fix it in Ninja Gaiden 2 because they don't make it... Okay, they don't take my idea. But what they do is you can cast it out at anybody. You can lock on to somebody with it. You can pick who you want to hit with it. In this game, it's almost like a crapshoot who you shoot at. I mean, there is some subjectiveness to it, like where you can kind of figure out where it's going to go. Like, you can sort of tilt the camera to who you want it to be. But at the same token, it's just going to go wherever it wants sometimes. Most of the time, too. And another thing that pisses me off is it tells you to install the game because it'll fix loading times. It's still loading constantly. I'm sorry. I'm just going off on a rant here. There's idiots here. I say that a lot, but, you know. By idiots, I mean mainly family, you know. Well, the family I don't want to deal with right now. Can I just get it rid of it, please? Thank you. Alright. I'm going to buy one, and then I'm going to use it. Yes, we are back here, and it probably won't be stupid. I could probably climb up real quick to save it. But I don't know where a safe spot's going to be. Well, I know that there's a safe spot in this room. I just don't know if there's a safe spot down below that could probably help me. Luckily for me, I don't have to put up with dickheads anymore, so yeah. So anyway, I don't know if I talked about this recently, but I think I've told you guys about this already. I recently got Dead Space 2, and I got Metal Gear Rising, so those are going to be played on my channel. Dead Space is not going to be... Unless I Dead Rising. Dead Space is not going to be played until after I do the first one, which I need to go back and get, because I'm an idiot, and I sold it a long time ago, so I'm thinking about just getting that one again. Today, what I'm thinking about doing, this is Friday, June 12th. What I'm thinking about doing, I'm thinking about just recording as much as I can today, and rendering and uploading as much as I can today and tomorrow. That way I can do commentary for my Hardcorean for the last episode I need to do tomorrow, and then be on my merry way. So anyway, folks, without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time when we play some more Ninja Gaiden Sigma, and hopefully I'll try to be a little happier next time. I'll try. Just, I hate this chapter. I hate Aqueduct. It sucks. So anyway, folks, take care, everybody.